Welcome back to another episode of Aunt and Andrew, where family's everything.
Until it's not. Hi, Andrew.
Hey, Aunt, we just had like a 40-minute podcast. Well, it actually was more of me, a
Yeah,
Drew
yeah, I just sometimes he
dominating the
just
mic.
has to talk. So I
I
let him.
did. Well, I was sick this week and I was catching her up on things and all these
He
different.
had the stomach bug that's going around. Don't catch it.
Yeah, but I'm good now,
I hope so. I don't want
of
to get
course.
it.
I might go to the casino tomorrow.
No. Are
Maybe.
you?
Maybe.
No.
I've been good since Tuesday. As a courtesy for the world, I worked from home till Friday and decided not to leave except to get soup.
All
Shout
right.
out to Soup Factory in Newton. Love you guys. Amazing. Now you know I had a stomach bug when I walked in and ordered everything on the menu.
Oh my gosh. Are you hungry now that you
No,
didn't
I
eat
lost
for 5
11
days?
pounds, so I'm good. But I've just been like, yeah, I know.
Oh my God. Then I'm going to go over and visit Andrew so I can lose 11 pounds too. That's
Exactly.
awesome. That's so
Yeah.
exciting. It's just fluid
I
though.
actually took the germs and I put them into bottles of baby oil and you can just throw them on each other. Oh, sorry, too soon, too soon.
That's funny. Okay. So, what do you think of when you go to somebody's house and they ask you to take off your shoes?
It's okay, but I also will never have like I don't wear like open toe shoes ever, really, ever, unless I'm going to the beach. I'm a guy. I don't wear
Oh,
like
I know what you wear. You wear
yeah.
sneakers, fancy,
Yeah,
usually diamond encrusted ones.
even in the
No, but I'm
summer,
not
and like,
asking you that.
yeah.
I don't like it.
But what I'm telling you is that for me, like, I think it's different when a girl is in a heel
Yes.
versus like
And
when
it's
someone
part of
walks in with
her
sneakers.
outfit.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, I always make sure my feet are done, so that's not a problem. But
Here's my suggestion to Bose. You got money, you know a lot of
yeah,
people.
let people wear
Invest
their
in no.
shoes.
Call Elon and then create something where you put it on the bottom of your heels, keeps the germs off your floor, keeps your floor off their heels, and it like shapes to the form of their shoe, and you can like press something in your house when they walk in. Do something for
Well,
your
at
guests.
least
Don't
offer
inconvenience
some
them.
type of
Yes.
little a variety of shoes or like
Condoms. Who did that? What show was that? The
oh, the condom that was
Salt Lake City? No,
no, it was New York when they
New
were in
York.
Puerto
Yes,
Rico.
I put
Hmm.
a condom on the heel.
Yeah, she takes magnums.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I thought that was weird, but oh, when Dorit walked in, is that your comfy outfit? I mean, she was the only one that wasn't comfortable, Kyle Richards.
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah. It was,
What'd you think of this episode as a whole?
I mean,
It
my
wasn't to be
whole
continued, which was nice for a change.
my whole philosophy is that I feel as if with the way Kyle was acting, you don't go from
Mm.
that to sitting outside in your bathrobe and talking, which I thought was funny because we remember that there
You
was the
mean on the
park in
street?
front.
On the
Yeah, there was a
street?
park in front of
Yeah,
Bose's house and all that.
let's go out on the street and have a conversation in our bathrobes and walk down the street with the camera crew.
Yeah,
Mm, mm, mm.
because
I don't think what's ever going on in Kyle's life has anything to do with Dorit, and I don't know if it has to do with Mauricio either. I almost wonder if her and her girlfriend are on the outs, like if that's what she's
well, what I want to
projecting.
say is that like she gets all angry and storms out, then screaming, crying, and the vein
Yeah,
popped
she
out
was
again. Just so we know, the
her
vein popped
I
out.
yeah, the vein popped out.
Third time's a charm.
I
Um,
do not believe that her outrage is I don't even understand it.
Here's the deal. I don't I had a moment where I was like, I don't think that Kyle did send anything terrible, whatever. I think that what they're not
No,
saying, and I
her
don't know why
outrage
it's
is disproportionate.
I think that
It's
what should be
it
said is this.
what?
I what I meant was is that PK and I have had a lot of like maybe inappropriate conversations about some of you, like over the years. About maybe he has vented to me about Dorit, but it was never under the pretense that they were separating or getting divorced. It was that I was her very close friend, and he'd be like, "She keeps doing this, Kyle. Knock some sense into your friend." Like things that now, knowing that they are on the outs, I'm not proud of. And no offense to all of you, but yeah, I haven't liked you and I haven't liked you, and PK didn't either, and neither did Dorit and Mauricio and I. We all remember the scene, Erica? We all laughed about, PK and Mauricio said things about you and your divorce. And do you
Yeah.
not think that we engaged? I meant more, we had close times. We were close friends. We were all close friends. She's not speaking to Dorit as well. This is just to PK. She's not in a group text with the two of them. She's saying to PK, she didn't say about Dorit. She said, I have never repeated anything. And maybe she should have said, we all spent a lot of close times and we had candid conversations and talked about a lot of shit over the years about so many people. You know that I'm never going to open up like the stuff that was sacred to us as, a group and individually. And like, I'm a good friend to you. Just like reiterate
Okay,
that it's not
I
about
wanted.
Dorit. That's all I'm
All right.
saying.
Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you something different. I've had
Okay.
friends who've gotten divorced and stuff, and I've had the husband call me
Okay.
for no other reason than to tell me horrible things about my girlfriend that like
Okay.
I didn't know, as if trying to get anybody on his side. So when I watched it, I thought to myself, gee, maybe PK is reaching out to Kyle because he's trying to feed Kyle horrible things that Dorit has done to him as a way to build his own little army around him. Because I have had guys, the man and the couple go, oh well, she spends too much money, and she's not doing this, she hasn't been doing that. I won't get into the nitty gritties of what some people have told me, and and then I would be like, you know what, it's really not probably right that you tell me this stuff, but good luck. I'm just saying. And so sometimes I think, watching that perhaps PK's trying to keep Mauricio in his circle and people in his circle to build his side of the story and to have people on his side, because when people get divorced, people go with her or with him, and he might be trying to have his keep retain friends. That's what I thought of it.
Yeah. I mean, I also think that
I don't think it had anything to do with wanting to hook up with Kyle.
no, no, no. But it's more this. Maybe PK would want to go. I mean, Kyle's beautiful. The same way that Mo, if
No, I
Mo ever
don't
wanted,
believe that. I think he's trying
no,
to
no.
build an
Let me finish.
army.
What I'm
I
saying
think
is,
he's trying to find people to
you said
diss
that, and I'm
Dorit
answering
for
you. You
him.
just said
Okay.
that. Just same way that if you put a picture, if Mauricio didn't know Dorit, he'd want
Yeah,
to bang her. He's single.
probably.
She's
Yeah,
beautiful. If
right.
PK didn't know Kyle, he'd want to bang her. She's pretty. She's single. My point is that they're like the opposite doesn't apply. Maybe Dorit with Mauricio, but that's Mauricio's different. He's hot. Not PK. Kyle's not looking to get with PK. Kyle could get with someone
No,
way better
no,
than PK, way
no.
younger,
It
way
would be, it would
chiseled.
be
So
like
my point is
Madison and
like
JT on
what I
Southern
don't
Charm.
like is the rest of the crew like building this up,
Oh
because
yeah,
what could really fuck with this whole entire Kyle
again.
and Dorit thing is if Kyle really loses her mind and Kyle just goes, why on earth would I ever want to get with your husband? He's a greaseball. Sorry,
Yeah,
PK.
yeah. He's a manager.
Yeah, like who
Yeah.
he's like he's not Mauricio. Look at what Kyle gets.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I mean it's no comparison. Mauricio's got hundreds of millions of dollars a year in real estate, and he's got and
And the way that
PK's
Mauricio
doing
called her babe
Boy
when he got
George.
to the house, and they hug each other like they're still together and kiss each other on the
Yeah,
cheek, and they're
I
truly going to be
was
together. They are going to end their life married.
to each other.
Yes.
Yes, I agree. Unless she really is a lesbian.
Yeah. Or one of them
That's a
falls
lot to
in
get.
love or something, even if it's not meant to be, but like does something that like it's hard to come back to. But if they stay this way, just casually dating, hooking up, a couple of rumors here and there, even like a girlfriend, but it ends quick, that
Yeah, I totally get what you mean.
Bose
Thank
is one
God
of the,
for, yeah, she's a great housewife.
she is
Yeah,
amazing.
great. And you know
Great.
what? Thank God for Jennifer Tilly, because she
Oh, she's great too.
brings some very
Fun.
interesting, like little. She's light.
She's
She's
light. I
light. She has no
memes,
darkness. Mems.
memes. And
That kind of reminded me of my
and I
mother.
think that
She would
it's
say mems.
one thing that I like about Beverly Hills is that, and I don't know if this is producers or if this is the cast. You never know if
Well,
producers
remember,
what?
they're
Do you know
they're
what I'm
all
about to say?
Yo, but I
So
want
you
you to
don't know
know
if
that
this is
they're
the,
all seasoned professionals in
I get
the
it,
they're gonna put
but
on
you
a
don't
better
know what I'm about to
show than
say.
okay, then let you
I
say.
don't know if who starts these conversations is the producers or the cast,
Mm,
but like wanting to bring the text thing up to Dorit, what Kyle
yeah.
showed or whatever. What I do like is that this franchise different than some of the others. They don't put the newbies up to do the dirty work. They take it on themselves. It's a Sutton, it's
Oh,
a
okay. Yeah,
Garcelle,
yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
whereas like
Yeah.
then you look in like Salt Lake, it's Monica, and it's like Bronwyn and Brittany are
Yeah,
going at
right,
it.
right.
And then you
Uh-huh.
look at like any I
I
guess
know
in New
what you're
York this
saying.
year they didn't do
Yeah.
that either because Raquel wasn't like in that position. But usually it's like OC, you bring Katie took was like like the sacrificial lamb, right?
I
Where
get
they're
it.
like
Right.
taking the hit for what everyone's thinking. Um, it's one of those things where like I just feel as if there's, you know, I'm just thinking that there's this like underlining kind of just nastiness that I feel like is being pushed by Garcelle and by Sutton and by like these seasoned cast members. And the one that I'm enjoying the most right now that I believe is being the most real, the most open, the one who looks the most healthy, Erica Jane.
Yeah, I would agree, but she's done a
Setting
lot of work.
boundaries, setting
She's done a
boundaries.
lot of
I'm
work.
not
And she
talking about
was
her physicalness.
no,
I'm
no,
talking,
no, 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 no. I'm
oh,
talking about
oh,
mentally. She's done a lot of work on
oh, yeah.
herself. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, having your life ripped away from you will do that to you.
Yeah.
It
I
will.
mean,
Yeah, there's a humbling experience there to have everything, to be in that magnificent house in Palisades. No, she was in Pasadena, and then it's gone. It's just
yeah.
gone. But these women, the way they sling around their Hermes bags, it's a lot for me. It really is. But um, uh, Kyle's disposition and her reaction to the text, blah, 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 it's all disproportionate to me. Doesn't make sense. I don't understand what's really going on.
I think I hate to say this. I think this one, I'm not making excuses for Kyle. It could be what you're saying, but I also think it also could be that they're talking about this a lot more than we're seeing, and they're
And she's
filming and
sick of
filming
it.
and filming, and she's just
Oh, she's
over it.
just sick of it.
But
That could
they
be.
weren't getting what they needed. And so they kept making them bring it up. And at this point, like if we know something about Kyle Richards,
Yeah.
she's stubborn with this stuff. She
Yeah, yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
bend.
She is.
She wants people to get over it. As Sutton Strack said,
Eh,
all hail Kyle Richards.
Yes. And not only that, she does have anxiety. Without a doubt. And you can see her anxiety is bubbling up a little bit, without a doubt. But who was the cutest thing in the whole entire world this episode as we wrap up?
Portia
Yeah, Portia
with her Portia.
16 with her Porsche. Porsche got a Porsche.
I loved
That
it. It
was,
was so nice. It was so sweet to see.
yeah.
And all
And
I can think about is the older girls all are worth like probably 10 million each at this point.
oh, more
Mauricio's
maybe.
given them the best listings. They get some of the premier stuff. Why does he
And
care? I
Portia
mean,
will too.
he makes all the profit. Like he pays them probably
He
very
makes a
well.
percentage off
He
of
makes
all
a
of
lot
their
more on his
selling
other
too.
employees and his other agents. He probably gives them a very healthy cut.
That's why I don't even know if these two will ever get divorced. They might live in limbo for a long, long time. I know other people who have. I know about 4 or 5 people who
And I bet
just,
they have friends in Beverly Hills that regret doing things. And I bet that's the kind of consultation I'm also think they're getting. Probably very wealthy people that have been like, we don't want to enter any like our kids deserve us and what we have and no one else. And
I
like
mean, and he has a
you look at
family
Kris Jenner,
business and
she's never
everything.
gonna get married to Corey Gamble.
No, why would she?
Yeah, never.
There's no reason for it.
Absolutely none. So
No,
what?
no,
She can die and then he can write a tell-all? No,
no.
he's gonna have so many. He probably has such a tight-lipped confidentiality, and the guy is probably every
A
day being like,
non-disclosure
the guy
agreement. I
every day
know.
is probably like, I behaved, thank God. Another day, yes. Because if
Yeah,
he
I
does
mean,
plays his
that's a
cards
gravy
right, he's
train.
gonna be set for life.
Yeah,
Like
of
of course,
course. Like
she's
Scott.
not gonna leave him something, and she's gonna have so much to leave. It's like so easy. But also,
Yeah.
here's the thing: her kids will probably like take everything she has. We don't need it.
They don't. No, they all
Yeah,
have enough. Yeah. No, Rob might need it.
yeah, probably.
He's the only
MJ will
one that's
be.
not as
MJ's
self-made.
90. So anywho, all right, who's
Okay,
your
who's
mess?
your mess? I
Um,
would say Kyle.
I have to say that my mess here, this is gonna be unpopular opinion. Um, this week was just Bose because I think she went off brand by pushing for the text. The producer's got in her head, and I like the Bose that is very
Oh.
strong-minded. And I don't think Bose gives a shit about the text. I think Bose knows that Kyle and Bose is too smart to not think, oh, they have 10 years, 15 years of friendship. I'm not getting involved. She was under the producer spell, and I bet she like doesn't have to do that much because she seems like she enjoyed the season. And she's
Mm.
not that kind of housewife. She's fun. Just let her be her.
No, I like her, and she was on Watch What Happens Live this week, and she was great too. It
Yeah,
was her
I have to watch
birthday,
that. I
and
didn't watch it.
Dorit was in the audience and
Oh, I love
supported
that.
her because it
Yeah,
was
that's
her
amazing.
birthday, and she was on Watch What Happens Live.
I love
Anyways,
that.
subscribe, like us,
Bye,
all
guys.
that
Love ya.
stuff.